Good morning, students. Today, the topic that we will be completing in grammar is phrases. Now, what is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words that make some sense but not complete sense. Like, for example, I'll say, in the sky, in the water, to school. It doesn't make sense. Now, what happened in the sky? Balloons are flying in the sky, the birds are flying in the sky, or the sun is shining in the sky. The sentence is not complete. Yes, it makes some sense. Something is happening in the sky or something is there in the sky, but it's not complete. Clear? Okay. A phrase does not contain a verb. That's very important. In a phrase, there will be no verb. The action that is happening will be in the other part of the sentence, not in the phrasal part of the sentence. Like I said, balloons are flying in the sky, the birds are flying. So the action flying, the sun is shining, the action of shining is not there. The verb is not there in the phrase. It generally begins with a preposition or an article, and it's not always, but generally most of the time you'll have the phrase starting with a preposition like from, at, in, like in the sky, in, a preposition. Clear? Okay. Okay, now let's see examples of it. She felt very dejected. Now, felt is the action. Yes? So, after that you have your phrase, very dejected. The two of them, see, starting with an article, the two of them is your phrase. Now, action is walked. So, the part where the action is doesn't come in the phrase. He slept. Now again slept is your action, so it will not come in the phrase. The rest of it is a phrase in a small corner of the attic. Here again in. In is preposition. He built a bridge to span the tide. Here to is prepositions. I'm just telling you, showing you how. Most of the time starting with a preposition or an article. Okay, John woke up. Now, woke up is your action, so that a verb doesn't come in the article. Cold, miserable, and very hungry. Far away from there. Now, here far is your preposition. Is a poor house. Is your verb. So, remember you have no verb in your phrase. Okay, very easy. Nothing else. So, let us do the exercise. Pick out the phrase from each of the following. Now you have to pick the phrase and rewrite it down, not just underline it. Clear? The first one is done for you. Revati was a student. Now here was is the action. Okay. So remember from where the action is, that part you will not write because there is no verb in a phrase. So a student of music is your answer. Same way you will do all the rest of it. I'm going a little slow so that you can read or you can write it. I'll read the eighth one for you. It may be a little difficult for a few students. Every movement they made with the master's control is replicated accurately. Now here what I said, look out for the preposition or the article. Okay, so you look out for the preposition or the article, so that you know where your phrase starts from. Okay. Others, like merchants, venture trade abroad. She had a dream the previous night. Back in his room at Trinity, he had another look at the script. Tenali Raman is the greatest of all scholars. The lane is dark and lonely. The 14th one. I wish I were a gardener digging away at the garden. 15th one. Its edges tinted with yellow, it hung there bravely. Okay, question number 2. Make sentences of your own using the given phrases so as to bring out their meanings. Now the first one. Okay, now how do you form the sentence? The phrase is given, but remember what is your proper prose order. You start with your subject, then you start with the verb, that is your action. So think of somebody doing some action in the evening. Okay, what is your first phrase? In the evening. So somebody is doing some action in the evening. So we play football. We is the somebody, the subject, play is your action verb. So we play football in the evening. So same way you will do the rest of the sentences. Think of your proper prose order and form the sentence. Okay, don't start with in the evening. Don't start with in the evening. Remember your proper prose order, subject, verb, and then you have the rest of the object and rest of the sentence. Second one is shining like silk. Third one, to the park. Fourth one, only a few people. Fifth, all our hopes and dreams. Sixth, at the same time. Seventh, having respect for others. Eighth, over the great city. 9, swift as light. 10th, mingle with snow. Mingle means to mix, okay? Swift means very, very quick. So there you can compare something which is moving as swift as light, okay? Okay. So if you'll have any doubt and any difficulty in even in forming the sentences, if you think your sentence is not proper, now don't just send everything. The sentence that you have a doubt, you can send a picture of that, then I will correct it. Okay, in case it's grammatically wrong or not formed in the proper prose order. Okay, thank you. Do your homework and do it well.